Welcome to the Rebel Base, I'm James, and on this episode of the Rebel Base Extra, we're looking at the power of the pen. More specifically, weathering with the Silver Sharpie. Before I grab my Silver Sharpie, let's first consider weathering in a little more detail. To do this effectively, I took my family for a little walk around our village. Weathering is a natural process that affects almost everything. We can see examples of weathering in our homes and outside in our streets, our cities, and in nature. However, in the context of our prop weathering, we can look at it as two simple rules. If a surface is raised, the chances are it will wear away, become chipped, and reveal the material below. If details are lowered below the outer surface of an item, it will collect grime. Once we recognise these two simple rules, we can recreate this in our props, mostly by using light and dark highlights, such as a Silver Sharpie and black acrylic wash. So this is a great example here on the street sign at the end of my road. Check out how, on the corners, the paint has worn away. Okay, let's jump straight into the Silver Sharpie technique. It's important to recognise that you can use both parts of the nib. You can use the very end of the nib to get a fairly free-flowing effect, but you can also use the edge of the tip, which gives you a more intermittent flow. Let's see if we can create some form of paint chipping using just a Silver Sharpie and a random item such as this ice cream tub lid. Yes, it was nice. I very much enjoyed it, thank you. To obtain the paint chipping technique, I'm nibbling away at the surface with lots of small, quick movements. Where possible, you should avoid any long strokes. You should make sure you're only applying the silver to the raised areas of the props. You can use the edge of the nib if you just want a bit of an intermittent stream of silver coming from the pen. What's important to notice here is the islands of, inverted commas, paint that I've left. This really sells the effect and gives you the impression that the paint is chipping off and the silver is actually the material below. It's all just an illusion. And there you have it, an ice cream lid, a random object, brought to life just by a Silver Sharpie and a very simple technique. And as you can see, this piece is ready to be used on any of your room building props. Now, if you've watched my channel for any period of time, you'll know that I love working with this stuff. So let's try the same techniques out on some HD foam. Here's a few more examples of where I've used the same technique on some of my older props. Well, there we go guys, weathering with the Silver Sharpie. I hope that you end up using this technique as some of your props, and I'd love to see what you come up with, so please do share links to your videos and Instagram in the comments below. Thanks guys, and take care until next time, where we build something from a galaxy far, far away.